is time for Scraplift Crafternoon. And here I am yet again getting into a collection that I just got. This is actually Vicky Bouton's print shop, which I do own the whole collection too. But this came in my Scrap Room Flavors of the Month for November. So I'm technically getting into something that's not that old. And I have older things. But you know what? I kind of did it because, let me show you the scrap lift here. So this is from, this lady actually is not on YouTube. She's on Instagram, so we'll have that link. Her name is Juliet, but she has this cute little photo of her baby, and then she kind of has these stripes, you know, that she's put across, and I think they're torn and you know, kind of distressed looking. And then she's got some little embellishment clusters here with just kind of words and stuff like that. And I picked this collection here because on the back side, this guy here, there's all these little stripes. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to just tear along these little straps and use the strap already made up for me. And honestly, that's going to basically make it really easy if I do that, right? And then this will go here. This is my daughter. She was 2. Honestly, this is not the best picture. It's not a good picture because it's really dark and all that kind of stuff. But I really like it because it's got her little baby head and her little red hair. And she's so cute. She's got little puffy pants. I just thought she looked so cute. And she's got this little camera. And there's actually like a little, it says kaleidoscope pictures. And there's a little camera and stuff like that. So I kind of want to use that. That being said, I've got this purple here. So I may have to introduce this purple. Because I think it kind of looks good complementary against this picture. So I may have to mess with that. I may not go with all straps from here. I may end up using some of this too. So anyways, that's what I'm going to start with. I do have this cardstock here, obviously, that comes with the little set of things we get. So that's kind of helpful. Now, I don't have the words figured out. You know, she had a lot of words on the bottom level, or the bottom layer there. This is kind of neat, but there's a little bit of words here, so maybe I can use this. So anyways, I need to kind of look through this. But anyways, that's kind of my plan. So let me get to tearing and cutting and all the things, and I'll come back on soon. Okay, I've done the tearing and the cutting and all the things. I have cut the layers, and I did end up with, honestly, what's funny is I started off with this collection because of that stripe paper, you know, with those different colors, and I end up only using 2 stripes out of that. You can kind of see at the top I have a peachy one, but then I kind of alternated some of those other layers I cut out of the papers. I do end up having that little purple polka dot tone on tone in there. And again, I just kind of cut into it. So I have different layers and different patterns than I originally thought. But I really like this combination, so I'm okay with it. So I did scuff the edges, and then I've used some double-sided paper tape to lay it down. But then I'm also kind of roughing up the edges just a little bit more because I feel like in her layout, hers was kind of roughed up a little bit extra. So I'm kind of going along, just using my fingernail, making it, you know, I think 1 or 2 of them kind of allowed to tear just a little more. But basically, I'm just roughing that up, kind of seeing where I got my picture. Now, I did map my picture on, there's like a blue floral paper that I used, and then a white edge. So it's mounted on white. I put it at a little bit of a wonk. I think hers was a little bit of a wonk. And now I'm just going to kind of look through this ephemera and stuff. So I've laid out the pieces that I think I'm going to, well, not think, I pretty much do use these. You can see I have in the upper left there, I have a flower, big, large yellow flower. And then I have all this Vicky Bouton stuff, y'all. So I pulled out there's like a frames from one of the other collections. It's not print shop, and I don't recall what it is because it's all real similar colors. They work really well together. So I pulled out frames. In the upper right, I have a couple of leaves, a little black and white floral, and a bird. And then my lower left, I did end up with, I'm going to use the title Colorful. I thought that was real pretty. And then a butterfly, and then I've got flowers, and I end up with a sticker over there. Now, what I decided with those words is this one little sticker sheet out of a little sticker book that was in there. I think that one's from Colorful, maybe. There's all these little words, and I thought, you know, I can take these little word stickers and put these down here for these words. I started to get some washi tape. I went up into my washi tape because I thought I had like a word washi tape. And I kind of did, but it was stuff like OMG, and it's a real like slangish. And I go, that doesn't really fit the mood and feel, so I put that back. But I think these little stickers here worked really good. It says stuff like fabulous and time spent with you, so proud, forever friends, things like that. So it's just kind of cute little words and everything. And so I just realized I have 3 rows on the left side, and then I have 2 rows kind of across the bottom. Oh, well, it's fine. It looks cute. So anyway, I put those word stickers down, and I'm going to come in here with some foam tape and Nuvo glue, and I'm going to start attaching everything. And then I'm going to cut away because you don't want to sit there and watch me do all that. And so you'll see that. And then I've got the, I think this is the last little bit. I've got a sticker. I've got this little camera sticker I'm going to stick on the right-hand side. I think that's really cute. It's like an Instamax looking thing. I'm trying to think what I do next. Oh, that's so sorry. That's the title. Oh, I guess I get in the sticker book next. Here's where I do it. So I do pull out this little camera. Now we'll have to put a little bit of foam tape on the edges so it has the right dimension. And I found this cute little butterfly that looks really cute. Kind of ties in with that other butterfly. And then the upper right there, it says I can do all the things. And I will get into my like chipboard stuff in a minute. And I'll find a couple of pieces. One will say, picture this. Another one will say this and that, and I'll add those as little accents on top of those clusters in the top up there. But for the moment, I'm just detaching this little camera. So this picture, like I said, these are not good. These are not good pictures. This is back before digital. I would have made, taken an actual camera with actual film and done this. Now, why the lighting? I couldn't tell you. To be honest with you, I used to use those little throwaway cameras. In fact, I think that's what she's got in her hand. You'd buy the camera and you take the picture and then you just dump the whole camera in the photo developing box and then you get your pictures back. So you never knew what you had, really. And I'm not a terribly talented photographer when it comes to film. I feel like I do decent with the phone because I can fix my errors. When you look at the picture and you go, oh, that's not right, and you can kind of take it and fix it. But those old-timey cameras where you had to get the film developed, I never knew what I was going to end up with. And the sad part is, you'd have like a roll of, let's say it was 36 photos or something. You had to pay for 36 of them, and a third of them would be bad. But actually, to be fair, I think you could sort through and kind of toss back the ones you didn't like, and they would make you pay for those, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's right. I remember that now. Y'all, the old days, right? The old days. Okay, so here's where I'm going through these little chipboard pieces, and this is where I find these little two... I'm calling them accent pieces. They're just little add-in words I'm going to add. I think I've done a little more than she had in her original layout, if I'm honest. I kind of went more is more on this. But I really like the Vicki Boutin layering and all the colors and stuff. And, am I going to sit here and tell you, do I think the theme goes with my daughter wearing her puffy outfit and all that? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I think it's pretty. And I guess in my mind, I was thinking about her hair. It's just so big, bright and red and colorful. So here I am going through again through this, there's plenty to choose from, but I was trying to be a little bit, choosy. I ended up pulling out one of those puffy thicker letters or whatever with the little gold dots. I think I'm still just kind of looking through these things. I saw those stars. I thought about the stars and I thought, no, you don't have anything stars. That's not going to work. But, here's where I find it. And I decided I'm going to use these little gold dots on here, and I'll just add like 3 to each of my little embellishment clusters, just for little sprinkles. Now, in a minute, I'm going to go ahead and get over there and get into my inks, too, because I do decide this is kind of one of those layouts that lends toward a little bit of messy mixed media. So I don't use a lot, but I will sprinkle a little bit of black ink in just a minute. It's my Dilutions. I really like that Dilutions black. It's kind of a real dark, I think it says black. It may say chalkboard on it. So it's a very dark, you could call it a really, really dark gray, or you could call it a black. All right, gang, so I've got my little gold dots I've put on here, and I'm just kind of tucking those in. And this might be where I decide to go get my gold, or my black ink here, because I'll wander off. Y'all could just sit and just admire the layout for a second, right? Okay, so I'm going to cover my photo and just sprinkle my ink on here. And honestly, after that, that's all I'm going to do to the layout. Except for I do add a little journaling at the very bottom under the little stickers. I just say Brooke, age 2, at our house, on Big Bend in our room. It's just a simple photo. There's nothing really going on, except she looks really cute and she's taking a picture with her camera. And that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to slow it down here so you can kind of take a look. You can see Saturn has decided to join us. She's taking a look and inspecting as well. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please make sure you check out the playlist. The ladies, I love how we always have a different interpretation. It's the coolest thing ever. And make sure you check out the Instagram on the lady Juliet, who's the original. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.